Hey, what's up, guys? Good morning. Happy Friday. It is the 14th of March. A little pre market prep here for you, and the markets have taken on a little bit more damage this week. Looking at Dow Jones here, we have the first daily sell signal since. We got to go way back. The first daily sell signal since October of 2023. We have sell signals on the S&P 500, the first sell signal since, again, October of 23. And then QQQ with daily sell signals, your first ones since. When was that? January of 2023. So I do think in the short term, um, that short term path might take price back down to that monthly 21 EMA. And I think the question in the interim is, can we get a decent bounce beforehand? QQQ monthly 21 down around 450, S&P monthly 21 down around 5,300. So yeah, can we get a decent bounce before a flush down to the monthly mean? And looking at the hourly on both the indexes here, they're still trapped in a really, really clear downtrend. You had your 21 EMA, 50 SMA crossback here, 21 EMA under the 50. And I think until they can shift the structure back in the favor of the bulls, get that 21 EMA back above the 50, they're going to keep on walking it down in a downtrend. Right? Flush away from the 21 EMA, they'll pop back into it. And they'll flush it, they'll pop it, they'll flush it, they'll pop it, and they'll keep on doing that until the end of time, until they can get that 21 EMA back above the 50. So every little pop you had here this week, pop into a 21, fail, pop into a 21, fail, all the way down to a fresh low. So that'll be the key for the Qs, and I think the over-under level for today and probably into next week, I'll keep it at that 56, 65-ish. Get back above the weekly 50, get back above last week's highs, then maybe the bulls have a little chance at a short squeeze. 56, 65 S&Ps, and then the hourly for the QQQ. Again, guys, it's a really clear downtrend. 21 EMA, 50 SMA cross, and they dump it. They pop it, they dump it, they pop it. Very, very, very clear downtrend. Over under on the QQQ 480. If they can get back above 480, if they can get some 5-minute buy signals, 15-minute, 30-minute buy signals, bulls might have a chance here. And if you go across the board, hourly on Meta, you are stuck in a downtrend. Hourly on Amazon. Flush away from a 21 EMA, pop back into it, flush away from it. The hourly for Netflix, behaving like a downtrend. NVDA, on the other hand, a bit of a standout. All right, big breakdown back in February. The gap down of the DeepSeek, 21 EMA under the 50, hourly downtrend. Then you're getting some short-term signs of a turn. Momentum line crosses back above zero. Right, maybe the bears have hit a point of exhaustion. 21 EMA back above the 50, back above the trailing stop. It only has 3 points out of 15, so it's not an overly bullish hourly. But compared to the QQQ S&Ps, let me show you on the spreadsheet. All right, but off the hourly compared to most things out there, NVIDIA is better than all the indexes, better than every Big Ten name. And then down here for the sectors, better than everything with the exception of gold and silver. Now, if the QQQ falls apart again, I think tough to be long NVIDIA. If the market can even just try to stabilize into next week, above that 114, I think you may be looking for an entry on a 15-minute, 30-minute, 5-minute squeeze. But more importantly, if the indexes could try to get their hourly charts looking a little bit more like NVIDIA, momentum shift, 21 back above the 50, I think it might be time to call for a short-term bottom. Till then, room for lower. And then back to the spreadsheet. The theme of the week here in my room has been just following the pretty colors. And if you look at the Big Ten, look at the indexes, look at the sectors here, gold and silver really stick out. Gold has 118 points out of 120. Silver has a perfect 120 out of 120. So compared to pretty much everything on the board, the only two things trying to look bullish. And they're looking bullish, and they're doing that with good scores. So back on Wednesday morning, I'm looking at that spreadsheet, looking at gold, really good relative strength, and then shortly after the open, here comes gold in a really, really clean hourly squeeze. And there was a 15-minute, a 30-minute, a 4-hour. Jumped in, got long, took profits on a pretty nice push. And then on the overnight action, a little back and forth, little consolidation, into the cash open, brand new 1-hour squeeze. I got the white arrow, got the white arrows. White arrow means A plus setup. Right, squeeze, perfect trend, perfect structure, perfect score of 15. So we caught that on Tuesday, we caught that again. We caught that on Wednesday, rather. Caught it again yesterday morning, and now into today's open. You do have a fresh 1-hour squeeze shaping up on the gold futures. Looking at that daily squeeze, excuse me, it's a really clean daily squeeze. Momentum just shifted positive. You're getting the buy signal. I would like to buy it on a little bit of a dip. It could be a dip to a hourly 21, could be a dip to a 30-minute 21. But if gold can keep on showing signs of relative strength, that might be a good spot to keep on looking for some day trades in. And then on the silver futures, they've got the hourly squeeze trying to fire, along with a 2-day squeeze on a weekly. I'll show you the weekly. There's your 2-day squeeze looking mighty fine, and then the weekly. You are coming right up on the previous highs, right up on that breakout point. If they can't get it through that on the first attempt, look for a little dip, look for a fresh 30-minute hourly squeeze. Could be poised for a breakout here sometime soon. So gold and silver showing signs of relative strength. NVDA showing a better hourly time frame. S&P's QQQ still pretty rough around the edges. So patience today, guys. Give you a couple of over-under levels. Then I shall get you out of here. All right, on the S&P's over-under level at 56.65. QQQ over-under at 480. The VIX. All right, it's going to take a quick look here at the VIX. If you do want to come in and look for a bottom, look for a short-term pop, I think ideal to get VIX back below 24, and it looks like we are right around that 24 here into the open. If they can break under 24, begin to pull that back towards 21, 22, maybe a bit lower, in the short term should help the bulls try to get something going. So over-under on the S&P's 56.65, over-under on the QQQ 480. Over-under meaning if the QQQ is under 480, be a little bit cautious getting long. And if QQQ can get above 480 with 5-minute buy triggers, 15-minute buy triggers, might be a spot to jump in and buy a call. 56.65 S&Ps, 480 QQQ, 24 for the VIX, 114 for NVIDIA, 250 for the Tesla, and then again, relative strength leaders, gold and the silver. But all right, y'all, have a great day. Go finish up strong. As always, link in the description for the trial to the room, all the indicators, all those beautiful things. But yeah, finish up strong, and I'll talk to y'all probably on, if not tomorrow, then back on Sunday. Adios.